We're landing in the underworld. Perfect. Oh no, we're not landing in the underworld. I was about to say how perfect. We defeated you last time!
Yeah, but continuity? What's that?
Like, am I mistaken? Did we not fight him in the first one?
He's an optional boss. It's Cerberus you fight in the arena for... like, you have to.
Yeah, well, no, I know that. I just... I love how we talk about continuity, but Mar doesn't care about continuity. That's why he keeps rewriting details of the game.
Oh, guess we were a little off.
I love that. Guess we're a little off. Motherfuckers, you've been there before.
Heartless.
But they haven't been to the underworld before.
I know, but I just mean like you've been to Olympus before, so you're like, oh, I guess we're a little off. Fuck you.
But it also seems weird that... Oh, actually, Kingdom Hearts is always weird about Olympus. Because in Kingdom Hearts 1, it was just the Olympic Colosseum.
Thanks, but
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Kingdom Hearts 2, it's mostly the underworld with a room for Olympus, for the Colosseum.
Sora. He's Donald.
Yeah.
It took until Kingdom Hearts 3 to actually have anything related to the fucking movie.
I'm still salty about how they did that in Kingdom Hearts 3, though. Like, don't get me wrong, it looked fucking amazing. Like, I really liked the like, design of the stuff. But the fact that, like, because, like, all of the Kingdom Hearts fighting stuff, or Kingdom Hearts games have had, like, the main line, like, 1 and 2 anyway, have a Colosseum aspect thing to them. And then Kingdom Hearts 3 is like, nah, sorry, we're good. Like, to me, it feels like such an integral part of Kingdom Hearts.
I'm just confused by the decision to take 3 games on and go to this world to actually include what the majority of the movie was.
Yeah, no kidding.
Considering they've set up the whole thing to just be the movie but different, it's weird that it took
This long?
this long to get Hercules the movie in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Like, the first game had nothing to do with the movie.
Yeah.
This one... it's kind of got the end of the movie
Vaguely.
in a weird way.
Oh, there's a moosey bath.
And then the third game was like, oh, here's actually Thebes.
Yeah.
You know, where the vast majority of the movie takes place. Yeah. Our lips are sealed. We have to go see the we have to go see the Hercules. Which, by the way, it would be his name in this setting. It's so bizarre that somebody on the Disney team fucked up. And it became the mainstay for what most people think of when they think of this character. Even in other fiction, they use Hercules when referring to Greek characters.
Yeah.
Because, like, the character in the Marvel universe, the son of Zeus, is Hercules instead of, you know, Heracles. What was the other one? There was another one that was... use Hercules. Alright, God of War. Yeah, Kratos kills Hercules, but, like, it's a game about Greek gods. The main character is a frickin' Spartan. Perhaps they'd want to call him Heracles.
Like, wait, why would they want to call a Spartan Heracles?
No, but with the character in God... like, Hercules is a boss.
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant, like, the...
No, like, in God of War 3, Hercules is a boss. But, like, this is a game about the Greek gods. Kratos is a Spartan warrior. Why is Hercules not called Heracles? No one gets it right, despite it being the accurate name.
Oh, I know. It pisses me off a lot because it's like it would be so easy to just like, you know.
It's not even a big difference. Like, you take the U out, and you just
Okay.
I'm just trying to think. Like, you take the U out, move the C over, and add an A.
I only have 4.
What are you trying to add?
I have AP to spend. So I'm debating what to spend it on. I'm thinking retaliating slash, but
Yeah, I think moves are better than damage buffs to.
No.
Because the other one's just damage buff to reaction commands, but not all reaction commands are. Yeah, Donald doing anything in a balanced state. Donald goes through his MP like it's a Tic Tac. Oh no, Goofy can't equip a skill he'll probably won't use effectively. Oh no.
Coarse.
Like,
I just want to make sure I saved that. I know I literally just saved, but
no, I have to say,
so we have to go through those first, or we have to go up to Olympus.
up to Olympus.
Fuck. I was running the wrong way.
Because I gotta see the Hercules. Oh. Sorry, I was wrong. Sorry.
It's totally fine. I just looked like a fool. It's okay.
We both look like fools. But we kind of pull that off in most videos.
Yeah. Where are you?
When you hit them, they drop MP orbs.
Yes, Souls of the Damned. Perfect.
There's a puzzle piece.
Where?
No, on your behind you. Right there.
So you said behind me, but behind me was not where it was.
Well, it's behind you when you were running that way.
Don't look at me.
No.
Keep pressing the fucking jump button and it's not doing anything. Okay. There we go. Fucking hell.
Dogs.
Only kill the puppy.
But they're heartless pretending to be puppies.
They deserve love too.
Do
Yeah. Every puppy deserves love. Even bad puppies.
they? Demix.
Demix is the water guy, right?
Yep.
The guitar dude.
Yep. Yeah, this is more something. This will probably be a little bit of spoilers for the rest of the series, but like, I love how Nomura's trying to push this fucking light and darkness are the same side, or two different sides of the same coin narrative now with Kingdom Hearts. Meanwhile, the Heartless exist. like in a philosophical way, yeah, the whole light and darkness thing works. Too much light is blinding, and too much darkness consumes everything. Like, so yes, realistically, you need a balance. That's the whole concept of order and chaos. The Heartless are literally monsters that will rip people's hearts out if there's darkness in there. You have these fantastical enemies, like villains of this series, that will literally try and kill anyone that even has the slightest bit of selfishness in their heart, basically.
Yeah.
So while narratively it might work, in terms of how you design the game,
No, the fuck it don't.
you don't exactly have any light-based enemies in Kingdom Hearts.
Well, that's actually okay. So sorry, I'm going to go on a little bit of a tangent. So a couple years ago, when I was still actively writing a blog, I did like a whole series on Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
And this is before Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, so obviously we didn't know what direction it was going to take yet. Like, we knew it was coming, we just didn't know when, kind of, so to speak. But in any case, one of the sources I used for it was this YouTuber who talked about, like, what would be a good place for it to go next. Because, like, we always knew that Kingdom Hearts 3 was gonna be the end of the Dark Seeker saga thing, right? Like, we always knew that was gonna be the end of it. But it's kind of like, okay, well, what the fuck is gonna happen after this? So, he put forth this really interesting idea, and I really wish I could remember the guy's name. Okay. It's still probably up somewhere, like, I just don't remember, because it's been a while.
A silhouette.
No thanks.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would kill you at this level.
Yeah. But in any case, so he put forth this really interesting theory, at least I thought it was really cool, that Kingdom Hearts next should go like the opposite side of the coin, where it's, okay, you know, you've solved the issue of darkness, so to speak, you know, taking over everything, you know, the dark is no longer as big of a threat. But what happens if you have these, like, beings that are pure light, and it kind of goes the opposite direction? Now, I know they kind of did that, well, I say kind of, they did do that with, like, Final Fantasy XIV with Shadowbringers, where it's like, okay, well, too much of the light isn't a good thing either.
What?
But I think for Kingdom Hearts, it would present a really interesting idea that if you have somebody who's too puritanical almost, that it would also create problems.
You came from that way.
Did I?
Yeah, you're supposed to go on the way next to the silhouette.
Oh, right.
I don't know. I'm
Like,
torn on how.
what are they gonna do?
I'm kind of torn on how 14 did it. Not like it was bad. It's more just they
Tread carefully.
It's more the light became darkness.
Well, yeah, but like, you know what I mean, in the sense that it's like kind of the opposite side of the coin, where it's like, okay, well.
But it didn't really go in the opposite direction. They just changed the hue, the saturation of it.
Okay, well,
just that,
then.
It was more just there's nothing inherently virtuous about the Light Wardens, about any of the light elements. Even the only humanish character that speaks with them, Vothri, would be better. Would be in terms of like using light and dark as like order and chaos, like that whole dilemma. He'd be on the dark side of things.
Okay, well then forget that part of what I said and just look at the kind of puritanical side of it.
No, and I agree. Like making the light the bad guys was good for the story. It was just the way everything was presented was that there wasn't any arguing with it. The Light Wardens and anyone aligned with them were in the wrong. They were just problems and monsters. And
like I said, ignore.
I know. I'm just saying it's probably one of the only shortcomings Shadowbringers has. Is that instead of making you actually fighting the virtuous, like, gray area, they just made the light the monsters. And there's definitely there's monsters on both sides.
In the sense of Kingdom Hearts, though.
No, I understand. I was more just. But no, you're absolutely like. But that would make a lot more sense if they made Riku the protagonist going forward.
That would be fucking nice, considering Sora is like a fucking wet piece of bread as a protagonist. Like,
or hell, like, make even, like, Lee or Kairi the protagonist going...
Give somebody a...
No, actually, Kairi wouldn't work. She's the whole Princess of Heart thing, being so too pure of light,
How about we just have, like, a new main character that's not Sora? Because, like I said, Sora's a fucking wet piece of bread as a main character. He has no personality. They're like... I don't find him interesting at all. like you were saying, like, if you made Riku the main character, that would be totally different because he's fucking fascinating as a character. You have this child that's essentially, like, you know, like, I think Riku probably is one of the only really well-written characters in the entire series. Because you have a kid doing a kid thing where it's like, you know, kids have really complicated emotions, and sometimes it makes them do stupid shit. And he realizes this, and he takes that, and he grows from it.
This time I'm bringing out the mother of all bad guys.
You know, like... Yeah, Riku would be a way better main character than Sora. I'm so done with Sora.
Okay, speaking as someone that's played Final Fantasy X,
Well, maybe I should go.
this doesn't make any sense. Like, this genuinely does not make any sense.
What, the...
Having Auron here.
Yeah.
I've played Final Fantasy X. He's not a bad guy.
Oh, jeez. Well, yeah, I was gonna say, because like, in Final Fantasy X, hasn't he been, like, dead the entire time?
That's the whole shtick for him. He's been dead.
Yeah.
He's in what's in Final Fantasy X called an unsent, which just means an undead soul still wandering about.
Well,
But
it
his
kind of does make sense here, then, because it's not necessarily that he's a bad guy, it's that his soul is being manipulated by Hades.
This is my.
but the way it's presented is that, like, he's in the underworld in, like, Tartarus, because it says the deepest pits of Hades, basically.
No wonder no one wants to.
And, like, Auron's not... Also, I love how they make Auron younger, just because... They make him look younger anyway, because in the games, he was, like, mid-20s. And he's designed to look like he's a middle-aged man. Also, his arm isn't actually broken.
It's a stylistic choice, leave him alone. It's like people who wear glasses that don't need them.
No, but the thing is, though, in battle...
Oh, great.
The thing is, though, in battle in Kingdom Hearts X... Or not Kingdom Hearts... Jesus Christ. Anyway, in battle in Final Fantasy X, Auron uses both of his arms. It's just in cutscenes where he keeps one slinged up. And, like, during story bits.
Go now.
But I've got to talk to Hades.
What was that?
Anyways, but, like,
Can't fight him here.
the whole idea that, like, oh, he's the mother of all bad guys. He was in the deepest pits of of Hades. It's like, he's not a bad guy though. Like, he's a bit manipulative and tend to get the story going where he wants it to, but, like, he's not a bad person.
Should've just locked Donald in there with Hades.
If anything, the worst thing he did was being critical of the church, and especially in 10, that was extremely justified.
Leaving so soon.
Remind me, 10 is the one with Titus?
Yep.
Titus.
Titties.
Titties.
One of the pronunciations that no one likes
It
to
says
agree.
head for the exit and then won't let me head for the exit.
Yeah, you gotta beat all the Heartless. Yeah, it's the... What the fuck? You may continue going. I love
Wow,
how...
look at these conveniently placed platforms.
Wow. Also, I'm very confused. Is did it actually lock, or... I think you can keep going a little bit more. Oh, there you go, Heartless spawned. You can't hurt Hades. Which seems bizarre to
I wish they
me.
would give him more than one line.
Because, like, is Hades in Myth supposed to be stronger in the underworld? I don't think he is.
Well, because he's got dominion over the land of the dead, it's kind of like it's where he's got the most power.
But I don't think he's untouchable.
No, it's not that he's untouchable. I think it's definitely more like...
I'd use Cure.
I know.
Oh, Donald. Oh no, Donald's not there. I guess they use a potion?
No, I just used Cura.
No, you were healed before you cast it.
off.
I forgot what my point was going to be earlier. I am so tired lately.
Well, because you work a lot. You need to take more time off, spend it with your wife.
I have the option to take time off.
And you don't want to.
I would, just...
You know what we need is another vacation. I'll go back to Nova Scotia.
Need the money first.
That would be grand, wouldn't it?
This doesn't make any sense.
What, making him turn into a tornado, essentially?
Yeah, like...
No! He's not the one that I'm trying to target!
There's just a book hanging out in the background.
Yeah.
They say I'm here, but...
You're really good. Are you some kind of hero?
No, I'm no hero. I'm just an...
I mean, that's accurate to his character. He doesn't consider himself a hero or a good person, but he's not a villain or evil in any way.
Yeah.
It seems we were fated to meet. Maybe you need a guardian.
Ha 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 ha, because that is his role in Kingdom Hearts, or Final Fantasy X. He is a guardian of a summoner.
Yeah. With Titty's girlfriend?
Who is arguably the true main character of the game. But you know who else is the main character?
The next episode of Three Dorks Plays after I save.
Even then, I'd still say we're more of an NPC.
Yeah. Let's be real, we're like a background NPC on the game of YouTube. We'll see everybody next time.